Praise the Lord, dear friends, and welcome to the third day of Lenten journey where we answer the questions of faith. And today being Friday, the most common question that most of the believers have is that can we eat meat on Friday? During the Lent season, the church strongly recommends that we abstain from meat on Fridays. However, other Fridays are optional. This discipline of abstinence has changed over the centuries, and some of us may be confused because we may think that for many centuries that abstaining from meat was the norm, was the discipline, was a form of abstinence, and was even compulsory that people would have to go for confession if they eat meat on Fridays. However, what happened in the recent times? To understand this, we should understand a lot of things, the history and the culture and the times that have changed. In 1966, Pope Paul VI, in his apostolic exhortation on penance and abstinence, gave this freedom to the Conference of Bishops to decide what abstinence they choose. And we understand abstinence is a form of penance, and Fridays is a day of remembering the Lord's passion, His crucifixion, His death, His ultimate sacrifice. And from our part also we join sacrifice with the Lord's sacrifice, a little suffering with the Lord's suffering, and we do this voluntarily by taking some form of penance where we abstain from things that we love, things that gives us joy. And in many culture and on feast days, on happy occasions, the meat was part of the food where we cannot do without meat. People won't enjoy if you give them food without meat. However, times have changed and there are people who do not eat meat at all, who are totally vegan or maybe pescatarian, and they do not eat meat. For them, this abstinence or this penance makes no sense. And also, sometimes other foods are much expensive than meat. So meat is cheaper now than other food. So it does not serve the purpose of penance, sacrifice. And in this context, we have to understand that we can voluntarily choose. Of course, during Lent Fridays, we abstain from meat. However, on other Fridays, we voluntarily choose as a sacrifice, as a penance, that we crucify our flesh to the cross of the Lord, and the things that we love, we say no. I don't want it because I take it as a penance to sanctify myself with the Lord's mercy and His blood. So please avoid meat on Lent Fridays, and other Fridays it's an option, but for me and there are some who would take it as a voluntary sacrifice and penance. Hope this helps. God bless you.